charges. That's all coming up. And Patrice, we're joined now by Steve Knotts. He is the chairman of the Republican Party in Fairfax County. And today's the day, Steve. Tell everybody what they need to know, because it's no longer, the election's in November. No, the election is now, right now, today.
Yeah, Election Day is 45 days as usual. So get out and vote. I believe the polls open at 8 o'clock. At the Fairfax County Government Center is the easiest place to go. So get out and vote. And if you haven't yet, get an absentee ballot if you need it. And we need to get every vote out there and make every vote count.
And for all Republicans who, and I get it, I'm sympathetic to you. You hate all this early voting. You hate the way the rules have been changed. You like that traditional go to Election Day on Election Day. It's important for everyone to realize, Steve, first of all, that number one, something could happen that day and you don't get to the voting, the election place, the polling place, and Democrats have already beaten you because they've been voting for the last month and a half, number one, so don't risk that. And number two, for all of you who are suspicious of our election systems and you always think, look, we've got this lead, and then suddenly they start counting all these ballots at the wee hours of the night, and Democrats always seem to win. Well, I'll tell you what, if you're suspicious of that and you think something's going on, why give them the opportunity to mess with Election Day? Go in now and get that lead built up for Republicans for a change. That's right. That's sort of what this is about, right, Steve?
That's exactly what it's about. And there's too many examples of people who get hung up on Election Day and cannot make it to the poll. We've got the opportunity now to use the rules that they put in place. So let's use them. Let's get out there.
Yes.
Let's vote early. Mm-hmm. Let's do absentee, get on the permanent absentee list. That way we can get that report and follow up and make sure that you voted the ballot that they sent you. I mean, there's all kinds of ways that the Democrats have used these rules to their advantage for years. We need to be doing the same thing, and I encourage everybody out there to play by the rules, but get out and vote one way or another.
Okay. Well, Steve, speaking about Democrats and the rules, and whether they flout the rules or bend the rules to the point where it's about to snap, we've got this case here. Democrat Stella Pekarsky, who's currently serving on the Fairfax County School Board, she wants a higher office now, but she's apparently using her connections and her official government title and connection position to be able to, frankly, hit back against a political foe. Her running against her, Julie Perry, who is a history teacher, and her tweets were used against her. Tell us, what do you make of this whole situation?
Well, it comes from a couple of places. I mean, over the last several years, we have watched the federal government be politicized and to go after political opponents. I mean, we look at what's happening to President Trump, that they just keep going and going and going and going, and now it's rolled down all the way to the school boards that they are going to try to do the same things. They're going to get out there and use their official positions to go after people. They're going to have their donors file complaints, they're going to have their friends file complaints, and then they're going to use their official position to come in and go after their political opponents. And it's just ridiculous what's going on. And it goes on much beyond that, what's happening in Fairfax County right now. But one of the biggest things it tells me is we are making a difference. They are worried. They are coming after us. They are having the county contractors remove political signs from people's yards. All kinds of things are going on. And at first glance, it really upsets me. But then I look at what it really means, and it means they are starting to run scared. They would ignore us if it weren't for the fact that we have the message, we have the right policies, we have the right people, and they are nervous. But if we don't get out and vote and we don't get out and support these candidates, they're going to win, and they're going to continue to do what they're doing. And if they can do this to their political opponents, they can do that to us. And we need to make sure that we put the right people in place to make sure that this does not continue to happen.
Steve Knotts is the chairman of the Republican Party for Fairfax County, and today is the first day for in-person early voting in Virginia. It's a really important off-year election, and we had the governor on yesterday, Glenn Youngkin, to discuss how important it is, Mr. Knotts. Writ large, again, maybe things go the Republicans' way this time